Welcome to the best of Combate Americas, 60 minutes of the most exciting mixed martial arts action. It's mucha más acción as the best of Combate Americas gets started. Here's our first fight of the night.
Entrando a la jaula, entering la jaula, David Martinez.
Coming from Coyoacán in Mexico, part of the Martinez family. We have the Perez family. And the Martinez family looking to be the first family of Combate Americas. It's up to David to make that so, because his sister is on a rocket ship in this business.
Yeah, you know you're legit when you're
Smelly.
Yeah, you know you're legit when you're sponsored by Clito Reyes' clubs.
So 3-0 coming in, and 1-0 in his Combate career.
Yeah, knocked out his opponent here. You're gonna see, boom, just slept him.
He peeled back and let it fly, and that was, pardon me, I said a month ago. It was April of 2018. So it's been a minute since we've seen him, but he's back in there. Long layoff, some injury concerns, but ready to take the jaula a long way from home.
There's their parents right there. Mom, dad, mom, sister. And he said he feels like he has the support of his people there here in Lima. And you can see that when you just, your corner's all from Mexico. You're all family. It's your mom, your dad, and your sister. Fighting is a family affair for this family. And we'll see how he does in a different country for the first time.
Su rival, his rival, William Sanchez.
So William Sanchez gets to represent his city, his country here tonight. He making his professional debut, so it's a tough spot, and you would probably think he is there to give David Martinez another victory. But when you're fighting at home in this situation, that's not the perspective he has. He's ready to change that narrative very quickly. Very good in his amateur career, 7-0, but this is a big step up for him.
It's a huge step up for him. Just a baby, 19 years old, making his pro debut, and that right there has got to tell you something. You're making your pro debut against a guy like David Martinez. You know that you got what it takes to, especially to fight somebody with such a high stature like David, coming from that fighting family. But William Sanchez signed right up, was not afraid to take this fight. First time we asked it, he said, yes, I will do it right away. And you gotta feel like a gangster when you're coming out to Tupac.
Yeah, we've heard some good entrance music here, and this is no later, but what a moment for him. But we'll see if he's overwhelmed. Back to Lupe.
Este duelo, 3 vueltas en la división peso gallo. Ladies and gentlemen, we continue with much more action this bout. 3 rounds in the bantamweight division. Los jueces, the judges are Raúl Porrata, Brent Koflesh, y Benny Chappelle. Presentando la esquina azul, introducing the blue corner. Vestido del tricolor mexicano, verde, blanco y rojo. He steps in wearing the colors of Mexico. Green, white, and red, his official weight. 133.5 pounds. Su peso oficial, 133 libras y media. Entra a la jaula de Combate Américas invicto a nivel profesional. Con 3 victorias, he enters la jaula of Combate Américas undefeated as a pro with 3 victories. De la capital azteca, la ciudad de México, DF, the Black Spartan, David Martinez. En la esquina roja, in the red corner, vestido de blanco con la roja de Peru. He steps in wearing white with the colors of his homeland, Peru. He weighed in at an identical 133.5 pounds. Detuvo la báscula a un peso idéntico de 133 libras y media. Esta noche, frente a su gente peruana, hace su debut profesional dentro de la jaula de Combate Américas de Lima, Perú, William Broncano Sanchez. El referee, Jason Herzog.
Fighters gone over the rules in the back. There were no final questions from you, Red. There were no final questions from you, Blue. If you want to touch gloves, do it now. I'm not ready to fight.
Jason Herzog, referee, judge, triathlete, and overall just badass. All right, let's get to it. And what a moment for William Sanchez. Broncano is making his professional debut. He's 19. David Martinez, 21. Height advantage in an edge by 1 inch to Sanchez. The reach goes Martinez's way by 2 inches.
Right away, you're going to see that Sanchez is going to come out with that right foot forward. He is a southpaw. David Martinez is an orthodox fighter, and you definitely want to stay away from his power side, which would be David's right side. Our left right now as we look at it on the screen, since he's in the green over there.
David Martinez, one of just only 3 Mexicans of the 20 fighters we will see here tonight. You never say that with regards to Combate Americas. It goes to show you how the South American fighters have really put their hands up to fill out this card. So far, so good. A win for Peru, a win for Chile. And now David Martinez looking for a win for Mexico. Good kick there by Sanchez, pushes Martinez back. Martinez in green.
And I see that Sanchez is circling to the left, which is a little dangerous, because I know that Martinez has dynamite in his hands, and it's coming from his power side, his right side, so he's got to be careful there.
Peruvian fight, pardon me, Juliana, the South American fighters in general have looked good, but you wonder, they passed the eyeball test. Big kick upstairs from Martinez. Oh,
told you.
My! The right hand unloading, and it is over. Black Spartan turning out the lights. It's over. Opening minutes.
We went right into that.
Yeah. You called it, Juliana. No sympathies from you. This is a business here.
That's right. Puro negocio.
You and the, puro negocio. We're making t-shirts, folks.
Yep. Hi. So you can't crowd an orthodox fighter when you're a southpaw fighter. You cannot circle into their right hand. And that's why.
That was explosive.
So you see him going to the left, which is the power side, the right side of the orthodox fighter, and he's trying to cut him off to the right, and just boom, clipped
top of
him.
the head.
Right hook from hell. And
Jason Herzog gave him plenty of time.
Right. The Black Spartan, David Martinez, got his name because he loves that Spartan 500 type of style, and you can see that he's got that. Circled right into his power side.
It wasn't a clean shot, but it just, and then
knocked
the elbow.
him off balance.
That's a powerful young man.
And that's much like what you see in his sister, Super Melly Martinez. Just that crisp, accurate, powerful shots that they have are just like literally, they're very impressive family.
This in the bantamweight division, and Martinez.
Oh.
Maybe Gustavo Lopez somewhere paying attention to this one.
Wow.
He's looked good. The 2 times we've seen him in Combate Americas, he has looked great.
He's fresh as a flower. Amazing. Amazing power, amazing accuracy. I'm just so impressed with that whole Martinez family. I just have to say that.
Melly Martinez, essentially the strawweight champion for Combate Americas, although no title yet. But look at her, she's getting the Mexican flag ready in the background.
She already knew what's up.
And by the way, Gustavo Lopez, a fight announced, a card announced for Yakima, and we anticipate the pride of Washington. Well, you're the pride of Washington. The second pride of Washington State, Gustavo Lopez, to defend his strap that night, which will be July 19th. So the fights keep on coming down.
Oh, we're going to have a busy summer, Max. But yes, like you said, Combate is going to my home state, Washington. I live less than about 2 hours actually away in Spokane, and I'm super stoked.
Look at the damage.
I know. It was only
Sanchez's
just one.
face, all over the brow and the left eye.
Oh, yeah.
It happened so quick.
It was so fast. It only takes one.
All right, official decision. Let's go inside la jaula. Lupe.
El combate concluye con un tiempo oficial de 56 segundos del primer episodio. Ladies and gentlemen, this bout concludes with an official time of 56 seconds of the opening round. Your winner by way of knockout, el vencedor por nocaut, the Black Spartan, David Martinez.
David Martinez winning in 56 seconds of the first round. Last time he fought, he won in 1:10 of round 1. That was 13 months ago. I hope we see him a lot sooner inside La Jaula again, because this guy, a rising force in Combate Americas. A look at where he did it. And Juliana, I love how you called it. The positioning all wrong for Sanchez. He went right into the lion's den. Yeah,
he's circling to the power side of David Martinez. Boom, clipped him right in the front of the forehead, frontal lobe, and just fires off a bunch of hard shots, bad intentions, every single one of them. Swells the eyes shut of Sanchez. And his accuracy is something to be not taken lightly. It needs to be noted that the Martinez family comes for blood every single time. They're vicious killers.
They throw darts. When you talk about accuracy.
Oh, more like bombs, dude. Seriously.
Just accuracy and power. Deadly combination in this business.
He comes right, and he's a little telegraphed too. You can see it coming from a mile away. Bam. Oh. You feel like he maybe did, a lot of fighters don't do homework on their opponents, and I don't think Sanchez did not, but he had some grandeur going in, and he walked out with, well, a face that looks like hamburguesa. Well, I can tell you that fighting an orthodox fighter for a southpaw is a lot more rare, because it's usually orthodox versus orthodox, but you got to know as a southpaw that you cannot be circling to the power side, right hand side of an orthodox fighter, because you're just going into their power and you're asking them to do exactly what David Martinez did. So you got to be aware of that. You got to cut them off on the other side, and definitely be aware that you can't circle into their power.
For exclusive Combate Americas merchandise, just go to shop.combateamericas.com.
Stay connected to the fastest growing sport in the world. From the comfort of your own home, Combate Americas brings you the most exciting fights, the latest in MMA news, features, and mucha más acción. Follow Combate Americas on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to watch Combate Americas on Access TV, Univision, and TUDN. Combate Americas, mucha más acción. The night is young. Down to the cage for more action.
The biggest pop of the night has gone to Renzo Mendez. A lot of fans there to see him as the tail of the tape. Mendez with a 3-inch height advantage, 2-inch via the reach. We are in the bantamweight division. It is Mendez who is ranked as the #2 of the pro bantamweights in Peru. And it sounds like a football match in here right now with the crowd. And it's getting intense. Great crowd. I mean, a lot of time you'll see empty seats early on in the night, and they fill out as people get in here from dinner. This was full early on. It is packed now. It's a South American event. And we've seen a lot of, this has been a great night for bantamweights, starting right from the jump with David Martinez's impressive win, and these two look to follow. Flying knee does not catch from Ayala. We've heard a lot, Julian, about 2 or 3 Peruvians that are worth keeping an eye on, and Mendez is on that short list.
Yes, sir.
Big
that body kick was so hard.
You can hear it throughout.
You can hear it, but you could also know that it kind of like stops you dead in your tracks and takes the wind right out from underneath you.
Well, Ayala, and now it's Mr. Flying. Ayala got caught with the left. He's got to protect himself, but he gets in close quarters. Tie clench.
A little Philly shelf blocking from Mendez. Gets the underhook in the clinch. Donle. Pull him forward, take him forward, drop him forward. You got the double underhooks.
Oh, he does it a
reversed.
spin, but Mendez turns him, and now he's going to clear the guard.
Nice judo throw by Mendez. Now he's got a guillotine sucked up, but he doesn't pull for it. Spinning back elbow for Donle.
Oh, this is mucho más acción, non-stop as these two are throwing, and we are thrilled to be with you here live on the zone. Max Peros, Juliana Peña, Andres Ayala, Renzo Mendez. The crowd looking to tear the roof off the Coliseo Manuel Bonilla.
Ooh, straight left. And a big overhand right for Mendez.
Neither of these guys moving away from the line of fire.
Southpaw position for Mendez.
Oof. Ayala's got to protect himself. He left that chin there. Oh! Strong right from Mendez. El Nene, nickname he has had since he was 8.
Beautiful body lock takedown, my favorite, right in the open where Donle has nowhere to go.
Ayala into his guard.
Beautiful takedown. Just perfect timing.
Mendez, a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blue belt, as we were addressing.
Oh, let's talk about it. So, luta libre is another form of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. The difference is that there's striking with your feet and with your hands, whereas in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, they're just generally looking for the submission, but you can actually hit in luta libre. Also, it was made for the poor kids from the favelas that couldn't afford to pay for a gi, whereas you know, the light-skinned people in Brazil could afford the gi and could afford, you know, the tuition. This was made for more of the poorer kids who couldn't afford a gi. So they started off with the no-gi type of submission, catch wrestling, judo, stuff like that. And then there's 2 styles. There's one sporting style, and then the other is vale tudo, which means no rules, anything goes, no holds barred. So the striking and the kicks and stuff are totally legal in luta libre.
Great explanation there, Peña.
You know, you learn something new every day. I did not know that. I thought that it was actually a Mexican thing, kind of like lucha libre.
If it's in Brazil, it'd be pronounced lucha because the T's are good, that pronunciation. But
right, slight differences in Portuguese and in Spanish.
And it makes sense if you can't get the gi, and these kids are finding a way to fight, and you get the feeling those could be fertile grounds as the leg, almost the ankle there from Ayala.
But Mendez does the right thing. He's sticking the foot in the butt, follows through.
Mendez is a smart fighter, but now up against the cage. This has been a great first round.
Donle needs to change his head position. But his leg is caught. It's making it difficult for him to get that head position. He's going to get taken down. Body lock takedown. Beautiful.
And
my favorite.
That is Mendez, who is the lucha libre practitioner.
Straight into mount.
Cleared. He's on the mount.
Straight into mount. Needs to be careful here because this is a desperation position from your opponent.
Looking for that arm bar, but Ayala's out, and now he's repositioning, and he's going to get on top. But quickly, Mendez responds.
Beautiful. Hip to the game.
The back.
Donle waiting. Didn't panic. Got the reversal, and now this is a prime position that he wants to be in, but he needs to settle down.
He couldn't get that second hook in. And now Mendez is in. This is a point counterpoint type fight, and it looks like we're going to get out of round 1.
Hot dog it. All the good stuff's happening, and the round's about to be over. Watch out.
She's very disappointed.
Watch out. Here comes an armbar. He's going to swing for it.
There's still time here. 5 seconds.
He's in the T-zone.
Colombia y Peru. End of the first round. Fantastic action, and the crowd was into it from the jump.
That was a great round. Tons of action, back and forth. Poor Donle finally had the superior position, and he got too hungry. Got reversed.
I think we can see what Peru has to offer. And there's been wins and losses, but you see this is a great marketplace. And once again, the folks at Combate Americas clearly know what they're doing.
Oh, yeah. big, huge body kick to set the tone for the fight. Mendez, nice and crisp. There's another angle. Donle ate it like an Oreo. Got reversed on a judo throw here. Coulda, shoulda followed with that underhook so that he could reverse the judo throw, but he got mounted.
And then a lot of these punches, most of them missing.
Boom. Oh.
So then.
Yeah, these guys are both swinging for the fences. Little Philly shelf block in there for Mendez.
Just good reactions to both guys, especially defensively.
Right, and Mendez was able to get multiple body lock takedowns that were absolutely textbook, executed perfectly to a T. He could write a what is it called, a clinic? What is it called when you go to a gym and seminar? He could teach a seminar on body lock takedowns.
So you were disappointed that had to end the round one. So where do you pick up where you left off here if you're these two guys?
Well, like I love to see in these Combate Americas fights, none of them are afraid to stand and bang on the feet. So of course we're going to get a lot of that first, and then they resort to the clinch work and they get to the ground. And I would like to see, if I could, just forget about the strikes, although that's the most exciting part for a lot of people. But for me, for me, I like to see the ground game, and I'd like to see him execute that body lock takedown again.
And there he goes. Both
him.
legs caught him. And this has been on the ground, upstairs, on the feet, everywhere.
That knee caught Mendez, but he was just going in on the takedown at the prime perfect timing, so he was able to follow through with it. Or, I mean, just roll right through it, excuse me.
Mendez on a 4-fight winning streak, so his 12-6 record a little deceptive, because remember, he's just 24, so he may have suffered some of those losses early in his year. This has been maybe the pleasant surprise of the night, because a guy we didn't know a lot about. This is exactly the type of fighter you come to Peru to find. Right,
just lacing the legs, riding his opponent, making him use all of his body weight, and he takes the back. He's staying on him, riding him like a backpack. What's great is that Mendez has been able to execute these beautiful takedowns at will. Oh, and he finally gets reversed and he's got the mounted.
Ayala, he is the road team, make no mistake, and now he's got that leg locked in.
Giving up his back. Oh no, and those are some big heavy punches. It's finally Donle A's turn to give him the tail whooping.
Repositioning again.
Boom. This could be a fight ender. You got tons of time. 3 minutes, big heavy shots. This guy's not able to break that figure four triangle.
Porata's closing in, thinking about it. Remember, he had an early stoppage earlier in the night.
And this is where experience comes into play and where Donle A's experience is helping him.
Yeah, Mendez has to show something here, or his home crowd and night will end.
Mendez got to break that figure four triangle, and he just tightens it up even more. Donle A doing a good job of
Ayala, there it is, looking to lock it underneath. Mendez is running out of ideas.
To me, that's even almost a, I mean, I wouldn't say safer position, but it's better than, you know, the guy riding your back on when you're on your knees and getting those big heavy shots off. Back to the mat, son. Get your back to the mat.
Squeeze, but he doesn't have it underneath the chin.
So you got to break this figure four triangle on this side where it starts. And he's not doing that, but he needs to come to our left, break that figure four triangle, and get his back on the Jaula mat if he wants to get out of there alive.
Mendez stretching out, but he can't loosen up any of the points of Ayala's pressure from the figure four to the control around the neck.
Ayala needs to calm down because he has the fight. He's got a ton of time to work, and he needs to just do everything that he's doing, but just keep working it like an anaconda. It gets tighter and tighter and tighter. Just keep that pressure because you're winning. You're finally winning. There it is. That's tight. Oh, nope. Doesn't have it. Break that figure four triangle, Mendez. Woo.
Still going, and again he tries to tuck it underneath, but to no avail.
And it should be noted that Andres Donle Ayala is a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, and he gets reversed. Mendez looking to open up the guard of Ayala. Big, huge elbow. And again, this is not a position where you want to be when you're on bottom.
What a turn.
You better pull out,
And
swing
Nene.
out for the armbar, or get out of there.
How the crowd responded shortly thereafter, under a minute to go in this second round.
Oh, this sucks.
It's a shame someone's going to lose here. These two guys have battled.
For sure.
See, they've been well prepared.
Big, huge elbow.
Aggressive. Now body shots from, ooh, and the big elbow coming in upstairs from Mendez. Ayala holds on. Ayala got busted open on that last blow.
Ayala was looking for a head and arm triangle, but it's out of desperation. He's cut open and he's bleeding.
Oh, wow.
Massive elbow that caught him. Mendez did body, head with an elbow, and it opened him, split him right open.
I tell you what, the doctor's going to take a long look at that right eye, because it is a bloody mess for Ayala. It happened with that elbow. 10 seconds to go, blood all over the canvas.
They're great elbows and passes, trying to pass.
Mendez survived and then demolished Ayala with one strike, end of the second, and now we have to take a look at Ayala's eye.
Now you have to think, if you're Ayala, you got all this blood. Have you ever seen your own blood before? And if you have you ever seen yourself bleeding this much blood?
Oh, he's tasting his blood.
Does that play into your head at all? Look at that. Like, you got to wonder, is he going to be able to come out as the same fighter in round 3 now that he's seen all of this blood bleeding like a stuck pig all over the mat, you know? That
when he stood up, he's
oh boy, oh boy. Ah! Oh no, please, no, please, no, please. Stop that. A ver. 1, 2, 3, alligator spin.
There he is, just move those elbows out, and then he was able to
get the reversal.
Here's look away if you're squeamish.
That was it.
Mendez looks clean on the other end.
Oh.
They did. We are now being told the fight has been stopped, and I can't really argue that.
Me neither.
As Ayala, and look at Mendez overcome.
Pobrecito. He's so happy.
It was a gruesome. And look, they try to stop the bleeding. It's not stopped. Hats off to Donle Ayala. He is a warrior, but that was a nasty wound. And
live to fight another day, man. No shame.
look at it. Oh boy, don't look at it.
Yeah, no,
I'm trying not
look.
to myself.
Oh wow.
We love this sport, but we can get a little unsettled like the rest of you.
Yeah, it makes me a little queasy. That was a great fight. Action-packed from bell to bell.
A little UB40. They like their reggae there in Peru.
Body, elbow. Here it is. Whoa, that was the one that did it. That was the one. I said it before that the other one was, but that was it.
I would love to see Andres Ayala fight again.
Body. And he's going to throw another elbow. Yeah, he was already bleeding at that point.
We have 5 fights to go.
Here comes another big elbow. Body, elbow. Here's the cut. Boom. Swiped him right open.
The sharp point of the elbow caught him. It's just the sweet spot.
We call that the hellbow.
It's a good name for it.
It's right here. See that little tip right there?
Yeah.
That's the hellbow.
Don't get any ideas.
No, I'm just saying. just letting you know.
And Raul Porata talked to the official, said no, Ayala didn't have much of a argument. And then Mendez. All right, we've gone 5 fights into Combate Peru, and 2 names, David Martinez and now Renzo Mendez, have emerged, and 2 guys we will undoubtedly see again very soon. Impressive till the end, and both in the bantamweight division.
Raúl Porrata determina que la esquina azul no puede continuar, obligándolo a parar la contienda después de la conclusión del segundo episodio. Ladies and gentlemen, referee Raúl Porrata determines the blue corner can no longer continue, obligating him to stop this contest upon the conclusion of round number 2. Your winner, by way of technical knockout, el vencedor por nocaut técnico de Lima, Perú, Renzo, el Nene Mendez.
We will be back with mucha más acción after this timeout. Stay connected to the fastest growing sport in the world. From the comfort of your own home, Combate Americas brings you the most exciting fights, the latest in MMA news, features, and mucha más acción. Follow Combate Americas on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to watch Combate Americas on Access TV, Univision, and TUDN. Combate Americas, mucha más acción.
For exclusive Combate Americas merchandise, just go to shop.combateamericas.com.
The action continues. Time for our third fight of the night. Down to the Jaula.
All right, Kevin Moreira, interesting background about his nickname, about El Frio. He says they get no feelings. He's cold as ice. Both 26, 1 inch height advantage to Bruno Pereira, who also has a 2.5 advantage via the reach. And we are in the featherweight division. Heading towards the top of the hour where we will feature our main event. Great to have you join us here on DAZN. We are live, Lima, Peru. Don't go anywhere. It's been a great night, but the best may yet to be coming. I think I messed that up.
That's okay.
The best is yet to come, maybe.
I've done that.
Moreira in
happens, you know?
white. Both these guys represent Peru, although Pereira from Brazil, he wears Brazilian colors in his shorts. Moreira was born in Venezuela while his father was on business, but both his parents are from Peru. Oh, Pereira unloading. 4, 5, softening up, meat tenderizers. 6, 7.
Nice body lock. He was doing the right thing by trying to pull him off the fence, and he does it. Oh, that's
Moreira
gorgeous.
already looks
My
in a lot of
God.
discomfort.
Just a beautiful execution of a body lock takedown. Pulled him right off the fence, crushed his body like a lawn chair, and right into half guard.
Oh, this is trouble for Moreira. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, Pereira, Jacunda. Proud to call Peru home, even though wearing Brazil colors.
And holding on to the wrist of Moreira. Ooh, gets
ankle.
a sweep. And he's rolling for an ankle lock of his own.
Moreira's gotten out.
Moreira going on top, but he needs to be careful there because Pereira has got a hold of his heel.
Oh, that's...
looking for a heel hook. Ooh.
Tight squeeze. It doesn't feel good, but has not crossed the threshold of pain for Moreira, who circles out.
Nicely job by Moreira. He was realizing he was in a threatened position and said, yeah, I'm at my best. Not engaging with you at all. I want to strike.
But look at the face on Moreira. It's the same expression from the beginning. No smiles,
He's El
no
Frio.
discomfort. El Frio, great nickname.
He's cold as ice. You're as cold as ice. Dun, dun. You're willing to sacrifice our love.
I'm not stopping you.
All right.
All right, Moreira separates a bit after that opening flurry from Jacunda. For a moment there, Pereira looking a little southpaw, but goes back traditional.
He ate that leg kick from Pereira, and then Pereira just slapped him right in the face.
Midsection.
Just slapped him with a left slap, Stockton slap.
Same look on the face of Moreira, despite getting smacked into the stomach.
Smacked into the stomach and on the face. He legit slapped him across the face.
Man, this guy is cold.
Well, yeah, he's cold, but he needs to get maybe on fire, maybe?
Maybe, and as he stretches out to reach, got his hair ruffled in the process.
He's trying to jab to the body, and he's trying to like throw punches to like the body of Pereira, but he needs to be careful because Pereira is trying to take his head right off his shoulders. So maybe instead of throwing to the body, you throw to the head or something that's actually going to keep this guy away and off of you and make him give you some respect, because right now he's just walking into his punches, just don't even care.
By the way, looking at Pereira, he has not missed leg day at the gym any time recently, and he is looking to use one of those as a weapon, lumbering.
Yeah, he's very big and strong.
He is a big 145 pounds, 5'8" tall, circling. Oh, he caught Moreira, and again the right hand.
You can't turn away from the punches, you have to go into it. There you go. Nicely done by El Frio.
Jacunda circles.
Got to get off his timing. And you've got to be careful with those leg kicks.
Big elbow, switches levels, now looks for the takedown.
Here comes a high tree top.
Moreira.
Boom. Trying to butt scoot, butt scoot, butt scoot, trying to get to the fence as fast as possible. Pereira looking to keep his opponent down on the ground, looking to be the shark in the water and bring his prey to the ocean.
Looking to get the back. Moreira turns and faces.
He does the right thing.
Yeah, he goes out of the frying pan and into the fire.
He needs to keep working that underhook and get back to his feet, or punch. That's great too.
We were talking about Bruno Pereira, how aggressive he is, and that has been clearly evident. He's got a lot of go forward, and he has been dominant in this opening round. Immigrated to Peru looking for opportunities, and now he has an opportunity to go 1-0 in Combate Americas, and who knows where that takes him. First round about to end.
For exclusive Combate Americas merchandise, just go to shop.combateamericas.com.
Stay connected to the fastest growing sport in the world. From the comfort of your own home, Combate Americas brings you the most exciting fights, the latest in MMA news, features, and mucha más acción. Follow Combate Americas on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to watch Combate Americas on Access TV, Univision, and TUDN. Combate Americas, mucha más acción.
Moreira, deep breath to change the look on his frio face. It was an incredibly explosive opening 30 seconds from Bruno Pereira, and then Moreira just absorbed the pressure throughout the round.
Body lock takedown, folded him like a lawn chair. Ugh, look at his back just cracked in half. Beautiful takedown by Pereira, looking for the heel hook to no avail. Moreira goes the right way. He's slick to the game, realizes that that's what he wants and gets out of it. Eats that body kick, excuse me. Got tripped up on that body kick. But otherwise, I would say Moreira's doing a pretty good job. You know, he's not letting the fact that he's going up a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, you know, get into his head too much, or the fact that he has way less experience than his opponent. He's still in the game. He's still dangerous. He just needs to make some adjustments. And they're very simple adjustments, actually. He can do it.
All right, so round 2, and Pereira looks to apply that pressure. Moreta looks for something that would work. Jason Herzog, our official.
There you go. Ooh. Uy, uy, uy.
Center of the jaula.
All right, Moreta. He's not playing around anymore.
He takes the center and now moves. Oh, he
Yes.
telegraphed that movement,
Yes.
able to duck and gets that kick in.
Wake up, Moreta. You're in a fist fight.
He's
Get
El
off of
Frio,
me.
but he looks like
Get off of me.
a little sleepy as well with those eyes.
Come on, get out of that clinch.
Fought at the Copa Combate in 2017, a well-regarded bantamweight. Tonight, Moreta fighting at 145.
And Jason separates them. Illegal knee to the cup, I think.
Glad you're with us. We have an incredible night yet to come. Our main event featuring the Golden Boy, Daniel Zellhuber, against local product unbeaten Gianfranco Cortez. Pablo Villaseca, the Chilean who has had both his fighters win tonight. He will face Marlon Gonzalez, regarded as the guy in Peru.
Got 5 minutes.
We also have the highly anticipated women's fight, Atletzel Mariscal from Guadalajara against Maria Paula Busaglo. As Pereira continues, he looks like he's going to take most of it, and Moreta says, let's go. El Frio, he wants to stay warm. He's okay? Yep.
He's fine. Oh, and they're starting him back into the clinch, back into the same position. I would have liked to just see them out in the open, you know, but I don't referee professionally, so that's probably the right call.
No advantage. Little hammer fist by Moreta, and now Pereira grabs it, takes the back.
Nice backpack.
Backpack.
Ooh, rear naked choke applied, and that looks tight.
Oh boy, and there is a tap. He's trying to get that down. Moreta in a lot of problems here.
No hooks, no problem. Nope. Oh, that's deep. Ooh, oh, he's...
Well, I think he's got his chin down and out. Moreta has been in survival mode, and now he takes the back, but only for a moment.
Ooh, I love it.
Pereira's looking a little groggy.
Wake up, Pereira. Or I meant Moreta.
Moreta, Pereira, Tomato.
These eras, get in there. Do it, dude.
Moreta lowers his levels, senses danger, gets out.
I love
hammer
that.
Fist,
punch
hammer
to
fist.
a pass, punch to a pass.
He's got him. Jacunda looks tired.
Wouldn't that be amazing if he submitted the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt?
Locks in.
Relentless, that's deep.
18th professional fight for Pereira.
The pressure, keep the pressure, Moreta. Gym rivalry right here. Pitbull Martial Arts Center versus
he's mounted.
DTC Gym. And I love this. I love to see the turn of a fight. I asked for Moreta to come out and make those adjustments that he needed, and he certainly delivered.
He's just pumping now. Herzog's considering it because there's no defense. And now Jacunda looks tired.
Oh,
he comes underneath the arm.
Doing great there. Just stay there. Don't get too hungry. Don't lose your position. Position before submission.
Position before submission.
Put the pressure on. Step on the pedal right now. Keep the pressure. Keep the punches. Big heavy shots. Yes.
This is good for Moreta, digging in,
Pedal
looking to get his first
to
Combate
the
win.
metal. Gets the hooks in, looking for the rear naked choke, trying to apply that.
Pereira squeezes out.
He's hip to the game. He knows that he's about to get choked out.
You got to be careful because how many punches he's going to let this go. You got to defend yourself.
Yes.
And Jason Herzog's seen enough.
I'm so happy for him.
He's out on the ground, exhausted.
Yes.
Fitness, cardio, el frío.
He did it, and this is what it means to be a fighter. Not only that, but this is what it means to the definition of fighting through adversity. He was getting not so good in the first round. He was doing not so well.
No, he was
Excuse
getting
me.
worked.
Yes, he was getting worked. Okay, thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't want to be rude. He was getting worked in the first round.
Oh, you don't want to swear.
No, I asked for him to make the adjustments and come out in round 2 and make those adjustments, and he did, and he won. He fought through adversity. He had more guts as the fighter tonight, and you like to see that. You love to see the underdog win the fight. I'm so happy for him.
And a steady flow of victories for Peruvian fighters. Not winning every fight, but enough
for sure
to make it all worthwhile. And Pereira's going to have a tough night sleeping, knowing how he had control of this fight and he let it slip away. But I have to give Moreira, El Frio, a lot of credit, because as bad as it looked for him, he never quit. And this was the end of that round. And finally, Jason Herzog says, you got to defend yourself.
And that's what I wanted to touch on. He never quit. He never quit. Even though he was getting worked, he bit down on his mouthpiece, made those adjustments, and he did whatever he had to do, whatever it takes, not quitting to win the fight.
When he's not competing, he says, like all Peruvians, and this is what he said, he likes to cook and watch movies. He goes to school, and he is tough as nails. And we finally saw a smile pop on his face after he was cold as ice all night.
He is not El Frio anymore. Well, maybe he is. Maybe he was El Frio this entire time, and that's what carried him through.
He's El Feliz right now.
Oh, for sure. I'm Feliz for him.
We will be right back. Stay connected to the fastest growing sport in the world. From the comfort of your own home, Combate Americas brings you the most exciting fights, the latest in MMA news, features, and mucha más acción. Follow Combate Americas on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. And don't forget to watch Combate Americas on Access TV, Univision, and TUDN. Combate Americas, mucha más acción.
For exclusive Combate Americas merchandise, just go to shop.combateamericas.com.
Lupe Contreras.
Una serie de golpes sin respuesta obliga al referee Jason Herzog a parar la contienda con un tiempo oficial de 3 minutos 12 segundos del segundo episodio. Ladies and gentlemen, a series of unanswered blows obligates referee Jason Herzog to call a halt to this contest with an official time of 3 minutes 12 seconds of round number 2. Your winner, by way of technical knockout, el ganador por knockout técnico de Lima, Perú, Kevin Moreira.
Kevin Moreira, El Frio, victorious here. And a nice moment in front of the hometown crowd.
Thanks for watching the best of Combate Americas.